Question 6, part A. We have an inequality shown on a number line here, and we're asked to write down what that inequality is. So we have a filled dot, or a solid dot, above the 2, which means that the 2 is involved, and we're going to have a greater than or less than or equal to. We're going to have the line underneath it. The value of x in this case is everything that's to the left of this 2, which means it's everything that's less than this 2. So the arrow part tells us that we have, let me highlight this, the arrow part tells us that we are going to be less than 2, and the fact that we have a solid dot tells us that it's going to be less than or equal to. Part B, minus 4 is less than or equal to 2y is less than 6. Y is an integer, which means it can be a whole number only. Write down all the possible values for y. First thing we want to do is make this simpler, or solve that, and we want an inequality that only has y in it first of all. So we do that by dividing every side of this inequality by 2. If we do that, we'll end up with a minus 2 on the left, we'll end up with a 3 on the right, and we end up with our y in the middle. So that tells us that y is going to be between the numbers minus 2 and 3, but also includes minus 2. So when we talk about between, it doesn't include the numbers itself. If that line wasn't there, then we wouldn't have minus 2, we wouldn't have 3, but we'd have everything else in between. But this one we include minus 2. And then all we have to do now is list all the numbers between minus 2 and 3. Minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Done.